Unfortunately, it's time to stop being jobless. As you may or may not know, I have a computer science degree that I earned by myself. But I haven't done anything with it, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do something with it. I just wanted the option to do something with it, which is why I went into it in the first place 4 years ago. And I got it, and then I was like, well, I don't know what I want to do with my life. La-di-la-di-la. And then I was like, let's just not stress about it for a little bit, and then let's stress about it once we get there. And I fear we have now gotten there, and now we need to stress about it. So I spent the last 2 months kind of just doing absolutely nothing. And I think it's time to change that. We need to start doing things. You need to start studying. I've just been on YouTube a lot recently, and by recently I just mean like this past week. And I stumbled across Michael Reeves' page once more, and it was like midnight, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do something with my life. And it made me feel like super pathetic, and I was like, why have I not been studying anything? And I was also realizing that like I'm just not passionate about anything, and that's fine. You don't have to be passionate about your job. And so I've come up with a plan, and I'm going to tell you about that plan. I felt so motivated a couple days ago, but now that I'm talking about it and now that it's actually going to be real, like my motivation is just plummeting. I created a 4-month plan in addition to creating a 5-year plan, except it's only 4 years because I don't know what I want to do after 2028, because in 2028 I need to go see the Olympics in LA because I live in LA, and I want to go to the Olympics and I want to see the volleyball games. But in order to do that, I need money for that, and I need to be alive that long, and I need a plan to get there. Moving on to what I'm gonna be studying. And so here is where my 4-year plan begins. I took my very first JavaScript class when I was a junior, but I took my first JavaScript class and I loved it. Like honestly, I had never liked a class like that, and the professor was so, I don't know, she wasn't teaching, but I learned so much. And so I had a really great time in that class. And I liked toying with the idea at the time of being a front end or a back end developer, one or the other. And I wasn't really into the idea of full stack, but it was lingering in the back of my mind, right? But I never did anything with that. I didn't learn more about JavaScript like I was meant to. I never learned anything about React. I learned MongoDB in that class, which is great because I plan on using that. The point is, I think what I want to do for a longer period of my life is full stack development. And in order to do that, I kind of need to relearn the basics, and I need to create a good portfolio, and I need to just know everything that I need to know. There's a lot more you need to learn with full stack development than with a data analyst position. So in these next 4 months, I'm going to relearn the basics of full stack development. Genuinely, I have no idea if this is possible. I've heard that it's possible, but I don't know if I can do that because if I don't have a rigid structure in place, I won't do it, you know? I don't have a lot of self-control. If I don't want to do something, I'm just not going to do it. Unfortunately, I don't want to work, so I don't know how well this is going to be. But I feel like maybe I can do it in the 4 months that I'm giving myself. So I don't know. I'm going to bring you along with me so we can learn together. If you want to also follow in my footsteps, that'd be great. We can twin. If you don't and you just want to watch me suffer, that's great. I love it. We're in this together. Hold my hands. We're in this together. We're gonna learn, we're gonna see if it's possible. And if I film everything, then it's gonna give me an incentive to keep going. In the description of every single video, I will link all of my resources every single time. In this video, I will link all of my resources that inspired me to follow the paths that I'm going to follow. And now for my schedule, okay, I'm gonna start, look at this. This is my FullStack Developer notebook. We have a school schedule and we have a time schedule. First thing, my school schedule, because I need structure or else I won't do it. As just a regular week, this is what my schedule looks like. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are all the same. 10:05 to 11:25, I have to do my language learning, which is Japanese. I have been trying to learn Japanese this whole year. I've been wanting to learn Japanese since I was in middle school, and like I said, no structure, no learning. So I really didn't do anything with it for what, 8 years? And then I went to Japan last year in December, and I was like, fuck, imagine how cool it would have been if I knew Japanese. So enter January 1st, I was like, I gotta lock in. And then after that, from 12 p.m. to 1:30, I do exercise. Like I mentioned, I want to exercise more. So I do exercise for an hour and a half. I need enough time to shower, so I give myself a 30-minute break in between. And then from 2:05 to 4:25, I do data analyst stuff, which I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but data analyst stuff. And then Tuesday, Thursday, we have from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. we have full stack development stuff, which anything. In total, we're doing 6 hours of full stack development and 6 hours of data analytics per week. So that's my school schedule. Isn't that cool? Isn't that good? Isn't that smart? Thank you. But yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully it works out for me, because if it doesn't, then I really don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I will have a mental breakdown, I think, actually. One time I got a really bad migraine. I felt like I got shot in the head, and I feel like that's exactly what it's gonna feel like if this plan doesn't work out. Good luck to future me. Good luck to any of you who are trying to do the exact same thing, whether it be on your own or on the same schedule that I'm doing it. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. We're gonna be fine, maybe. But that's it, I gotta go. I will see you once school starts, which is next week for me. But for you, you will see me in 2 weeks, because there's gonna be a video in between this one and when school starts. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, good luck. Actually, this is freaking me out. I gotta go. Goodbye.